Good day, good day, good day. Guess what? We're excited once again to greet you for the Cater to You show. Listen, I'm your host, Regina King, and you know what Cater to You is. It's all about bringing assistance to you in a style of relaxation, releasing, and guess what? You know we keep it real on the show, okay? So with all of that said, even before we get into the show, it's going to be good like it always is. We got a hot topic for you. Ladies, I really want you to listen up. You know, you can learn something today. I'm just going to give you a little something, something. I got all men on the show today. So when I say I have all men on the show, you know we're going to touch a subject. Sometimes, ladies, we don't understand, but we're going to get some clarity out of that today. But I am also happy to announce that I've been on this network for 1 year. And I am so thankful for that. And God has really, truly blessed and favored me on this network. And I just want to give a shout out to Dr. Lee Sherrill and Miss Pam Sherrill, the owners of the station, for allowing me to come and enhance my life, enhance ministry, enhance, other skills, hone in on those, and just be a blessing to you, be a blessing to the world. How about that? So if you're interested in being a part of this network, all you have to do is call the network station, and just, if you don't know the number, you can just Google it and call to be a part of it, because Pastor Cheryl, Lee Cheryl, will work with you. Whatever you need, he can help you to grow your ministry. If you're a pastor of a church and you want to, grow your ministry and have more members, this is the place to do it. If you want to advertise your business, get more increased sales in your business, this is the place to do it. So yeah, I'm doing all that shout out, not because I have to, because I am just excited about what that has done in my life, and so I offer that to you, okay? I know you got that. But can we move on? Listen, I'm ready to get into this hot topic. Today, we're going to talk about pressure points. Oh, my goodness, pressure points. And it really deals with how men handle the challenges, how men handle the struggles. And, sometimes they speak a different language than we do as women. Sometimes when they go into seclusion about some things, we don't understand that. Why aren't they talking to us about these issues? If I'm supposed to be the better half, or if you love me, why are you going into hiding when you have a challenge or a problem? And I'm supposed to be there to help you as your helpmate. I mean, what did we get married for? What are you asking me out on dates for if I can't help you handle the issue? So pressure points, how do they really handle or speak or take care of the challenges in their life today? So I hope that they'll be a blessing to you. As a matter of fact, I know that God's going to use them, especially to the men. If you find yourself in these situations, these three brothers are here to help you in your area. So if you want to call us after the show, Matt will have up on the screen sometime during the show the phone number where you can get in contact. If you want to talk to any one of these men in particular, we can get that information out to you, because guess what? They're going to sit in your lap today to meet you right where you are. So with that said, I am so happy to have three of my friends here today. I'm going to start on the end with Jay. Jay, I always mess up your name. Go ahead and give him your name one more time, Jay.
Jesuorobo.
Yeah, Jesuorobo. I got it. Okay, Jesuorobo.
Right.
And then we have Mr. Oliver Miles, who's here today. So I thank y'all for being here. And then I got my family member back. I got Eric King back. This is my big brother. So happy to have you back on the show today.
Yeah, glad to be back.
Good, good. So y'all ready to keep it real on the show?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So you know how, I was prepping y'all, before we came, we're talking about pressure points. So y'all just tell me, when you think about just even that topic, what comes to mind when you hear that pressure, in those points? What comes to mind, Eric, when you hear about that?
Well, pressure, oftentimes it's like it can be anything, or weight or something that would trigger a particular emotion.
Okay.
Some things that causes, to bring about stress. And it's not necessarily always a bad thing. They can cause stress. Sometimes you just, life changes.
Right.
Can cause stress, or what we say pressure. And in other words, what it means is there's something that will touch you that will cause a reaction to come out of you.
Oh, wow. Touch you, that will cause a reaction. Wow. What do you think about that, Oliver?
Well, pressure points. To me, what I've noticed with men, there are two types of pressure points. There's internal and external.
Okay.
Internal is the expectations we have for ourselves, our goals that we set for ourselves, and when we don't achieve those things, that causes pressure to build up. And when we say, hey, look, I'm this old now, I should be doing this, or I'm a man and I should be here in life, or I should be there. But when we're not there, that builds up pressure. And then there's the external, what society and what our culture expects from us as a man. And those things and that expectation has changed over time, as you very well know. The man's role is just evolved and revolved. It's done a whole lot of things, over time, over the last few decades. Men are, staying at home in some cases. In some cases, they're raising the children. They're the soccer dads,
Wow.
So,
pressure.
and that's pressure. That's pressure, because there's change there. It's not just, hey, I make the money, I bring it home, and boom, that's it.
Saying a lot of good stuff. Jay, what you think about that?
I think that what these two gentlemen said is exactly on point. Just to add, I think pressure points would be some of the stressors in regards to just life, whether it's your career, whether it's your relationships, your family, meeting responsibilities that you have. There are things that will trigger those pressure points that will add stress to your life.
Okay. So now we got it out. Give me some more specifics on some of the specific pressures. And I know you hit on it, Oliver. So give me some of those things that you say drive you crazy. What's pressure like? Even in the workforce, what could be a pressure point for a man in the workplace?
I think a pressure point for men in the workplace would probably be not being recognized for the contribution that you make to the success of your company.
Okay, now how would that, affect a man not being recognized?
Well, most men, we want our recognition in our paycheck. We don't care about a pat on the back. We don't care about, a gift or certificate. We're working to provide for our families. And so if we're putting in 100%, we're working late, we're working weekends, there should be some type of a reward for that.
Okay.
And when it's not, and you're continuing to work in such a manner where you're making sacrifices, you're not able to spend time with your family, you're not able to spend time with your friends, it's like your boss is continuing to push you. That's at the point where that pressure point hits.
Wow, and that's good right there. So what usually happens once that pressure point hits? I mean, that's good. You said not getting that recognition. That's a specific. So when that pressure point is hit, I mean, how do you react to that when you're not getting, or whatever that challenge is?
Well, a lot of times with fellas, you're gonna either one or two ways. It could be other, but two that really come to my mind. Either you're gonna go off, or number two, you'll shut down.
Ah, okay.
I mean, if I'm not, like you were saying, if I don't feel like I'm being compensated, or even the compensation is not what I feel like I am worth, then you're not gonna get anything else out of me.
Wow, so you just shut down?
That's it.
Okay. There's no more trying to reason, talk about, why can't we move forward, or?
When you make it there, we talking about to that point. Talking about when you take to the pressure point, that's it.
Now let me ask you this. Now, is that fair for other people when a man shuts down? Especially for the people, Oliver, who could, love you in your life, like spouses or other family members who just care. Is that fair for them when you shut down and just don't let them in when you facing a challenge?
Actually, it's from your standpoint, it may not be fair, but from my standpoint as a man, it is for your good that I do internalize and I take care of the situation how I best do it. Because when a man shuts down, he's not shut down, he's shut down to you. You don't know what's going on. He's actually going over it. He's mulling over this thing. He's fixing it. It's coming together. And you may see, well, he's shut down. He's in seclusion. He's drinking more. He's thinking though. If he's a man, he's thinking and he's actually working on it. Men are fixers.